Assalamu alaikum, Bokai. Welcome back to the Channel Football Bantaba YouTube channel, the home of Gambian football. It's another Sunday, and it's time for the Gambia football show. And as usual, I'm joined by my co-host, Koche, and a regular of the show, Seni Kanyi. I'm going to Bokai, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you are watching us from. Welcome to the show, Koche. Koche nuyu naa la nakam yaa ngi mute.
Sama jërëjëf fay naa la di la ziar li sa wàccuwaay bu baax a baax a baax di nuyu suma waa ji el presidente Seni di ko jaajëfal moom tamit Tamba borom Steve Biko waaw di nuyu si audience yi di leen ne welcome to Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel the home of Gambian football xam nga tey rek Sunday la waat another Gambian football show. I believe that we have so many important things to talk about, understand nga, and so many questions to answer, especially on my side, because my phone was blowing yesterday, like oil. But it's good to know that people follow what you are doing and people also love what you are doing too. About yeah, but sinkaram ninja yatal.
Nañ ko yaatal si kanam am naa ne foofu la ñoo start sax waaye Seni welcome nu mu fa demee.
Yeah, Cham, I'm happy to be back again. You know, coach, they are currently watching as well. Happy to be back again, as usual. This, we are here to talk about our football. This is something we all know. So yeah, I'm happy to be back again. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure, definitely. To look at the headlines, I think the big one this week is the champions coming. You have Real de Banjul. They were in the draw. They were in the heart for the qualifiers or the preliminary qualifiers, and now they found out the team they're gonna play. So we will discuss about that. Berewuleng, he starts and Johnny B in the CAF Champions League qualifiers in the WAFU A zone. Another, interesting topic to discuss, as well as my Disney Queen Scorpions, Buchanan camp to prepare for their Africa Cup of Nations, Women Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Kenya, which is scheduled to take place in October. It's like a couple of months away, but it seems they are starting their preparations quite early, which is something that is great to see. And then we will look at the foreign-based players. But there's no other place to start. He has a lot of questions to answer. No longer with there, but yes, if anyone is following us, Che was the initially chief scout for Unique Global before he was moved into the position of interim coach at some stage in the season last year. And then, he ended the season as the head coach of Unique Global. But yesterday, we see the news that Unique Global have a new head coach coming in. Here was an interim coach. But with the new coach coming in, we would like to know where Coach will be come the next season. Coach, I think we can start from that point. With a new coach coming in, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you in your position in the team now?
Sama jërëjëf loolu na sa tontu tamit pour mu tontu waaye tamit ñi doon laajte question. Wow, comme ni ko waxee si dorin bi rek, I was there as a head of recruitment, chief scout and head of recruitment. Initially, loolu ñu fa indi. But we all know that I'm a coach. I have my badges. Understand that? At some point during the season, the team was struggling in the first round. Unfortunately, the coach had an accident. Understand that? So the president asked me to step in and help the team out. So during that period, everything changed for the team. We started from losing games, started drawing games. I think we drew 4 consecutive games. Later on, we had a win. So, and also along the way, they were also looking for coaches within the country. But it seems coaches that they not there, most of the coaches that they've interviewed, they went on to either said they will wait until the end of the season, or they said they can come right now. Most of them, the reason was like team be new join team second round be players you individual for and it's understandable of it. If you don't know the team, unlike seriously Gambia, if you don't know the team, dafay difficult pour nga bu nga def li nga bëgg a def so gars yi try so mënuñu am léegi within the club the board decided to you know what Chair is the highest license holder in the club and since when he came in the technical side they've improved a lot understand nga? So they engage some senior players in the team and also some of the technical staff about me so you know okay Che is a good coach so that's when the decision came. Yeah, okay, during the second round, started the second round, then you appointed as the interim coach. But it was very clear in my letter, you are the interim coach till the end of the season, but we'll bring a new coach. It was very clear
Mhm.
before I took the job.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was,
So
yeah.
that's what happened. Yeah.
So now, what does this mean to your position? Because you were appointed as a scout, as a recruitment, engaged in talent identification. That so, of course, if you take up the coaching role, it will affect that position as well. But now that you're not going to be the head coach, what does that mean?
Well, yeah, it's a very good question. Understand that.
Mhm.
I'm still working with the club. I'm still a key player in the project of the club for people
Mhm.
to know. Ken daaxut ma fu ñuy leer dinañu ma call ni wala ne ah ci ëllëg ak yéen dañ la daanoo kenn daaxut ma I'm still part of the project and
Mhm.
I'm a big player in the project understand nga but sometimes you have to look at things objectively the
Mhm.
unit project is a big project it's
Mhm.
bigger than me and most of my mates
Mhm.
here in the country understand nga so because di xam nga ku nekk si biir bi mu on ñu nekk si biir ñu xam ne on ñu know how football work the people
Mhm.
that are running the club they are very business minded and they are very aware
Mhm.
of what is happening in the modern day football and that's where they want the unit project to be and we have very bigger important partners from Europe Asia even within Africa you understand some of you know then they were you but so we need to raise the bar. Understand? We need to raise the standards. And don't forget, Gambia have a professional league. So if you
Mhm.
want to be a professional league, you have to act like a professional club.
Mhm.
Clubs should be professional first. League not professional, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Understand?
Yeah.
So bringing Ibra on board, understand, is one of those steps we board what we jail. But my position as at now, understand nga,
Mhm.
only very soon dinañ ko publish understand nga. Ñu wane the new setup of Uni Global. Then my position will be clear to everyone. But as of now, munuma wax anything because the coach needs to settle in.
Mhm.
Get to know the technical side because he has been having serious of meeting since we knew it. Understand nga. I presented him with my report because
Mhm.
it's very important for him to have somewhere where to start. Understand? Again,
Mhm.
he knows the club because he has been behind the scenes helping me during the
Mhm.
season,
Mhm.
especially during the tough times. Understand? So Ibra being a Gambian brother, understand? I I grew up watching him play football. He was
Mhm.
one of the players that made me fall in love in football. Understand? Because we a pipeline, we a kind of it, but most money and every day understand nga so boom during the ECA he came understand nga they introduced him to the project he came but he didn't recognize me at the hotel man maa ko recognize ma ne ko ah Ibra ma ne ma waaw kan la ma ne ko bro man la Thiela Thierno Badji mi ma hay son tay manga de xam nga rek yëfi understand nga so yeah then we reconnect we exchange numbers so since then they waxtaan lu bare xam nga so he has been mentoring me along the way. Any problem I'm see football with, I engage him and he gives me his time, his support. Sometimes he even send me programs. He send me so many details. You understand? So yeah, he's new, understand, but he also have clue of what was transpiring during this scene. Understand? So I believe in it a bit. Nañ ko dimbalé xam nga di all tamit government public bi gis nañ support on Facebook loolu lañ bëgg dañ gën a soxorante rek understand nga he is not here only for the unit project, also for the entire Gambian football. Understand? Because I want to see you, understand, with GFF legend. and he made changes. Everyone saw what he did with Ports and also Banjul United. Understand? The levels are not the same. Let's be realistic. The levels are not the same. Xam nga Matar Mbodj am na kayitam mu ngi woon Denmark. Si kii nii T-Boy am na kayitam mu ngi si national team si. Understand? Ibra coming from UK. Understand? And don't get Chama. He has a good job there. He has a coaching school there. On the Mokoderon. Understand? We put all those things aside. Understand? Put on hold. New Gambia will develop, help in the development of Gambian football. Understand? So I think everyone should know that. Then encourage Jajafal. Because Mona here more nyana Gambians, ñom say kiti. Kan mo ñew kan mo fa ñew certified dafa jël victime. Understand? Not forced to go new second division. So which means that he dafa bëgg Gambian football. And he believes that he has to give back to Gambian football. He has been giving back, coming here, giving out materials, football kits and stuff like that. But he believes that he needs to bring his input in Gambian football for new money. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about that, but I think people should know. Mhm.
Yeah, to be honest, his level, UFB is a good level to be in. It's not like in terms of levels. I think compared to coaches, there even compared to yourself, he's different level in terms of his coaching quality. But yeah, you want to say do you again announce? Why hang your last time when you appoint interim coach? Nobody know that I appointed the interim coach. The people only know by seeing you coaching the team or doing interviews. So how can we be confident that they can announce this time?
No, it will be because my case, like Cham, is a different case. Somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of protecting me, understand, and protecting so many things that people would not understand, but they go by
But
hand on the rec.
but you say an institution may try to run professionally. So if you are appointing somebody, I think but I'm attacking the institution here, not you, because of you are raising the bar in terms of professionalism. So
Mhm.
these are basic things you have maintained in terms of professional settings. You have to do those basic things. And I'm gonna what I need, but it is you. So I have to for my am. I'm gonna.
Ah, dëgg la xam nga rek comme nekkul neex nga rek mën a wax xam nga
Mhm.
sometimes just do things under the ground under the carpet and you know what it was comme yu mel ni rek yu mel ni lañ doon bañ
Mhm.
understand nga because it was clear na leen imagine léegi publishing ko sax su ko publishon ne Thiès di head ko uni global bala léegi Ibra ñëw na for example right now rek Ibra ñëw na maa ngi am so many calls so many messages so suñ ko annonce public bi ñëpp gis ko léegi ñu ngi
Why?
wax annonce nii
No, but in my opinion, he announced on the interim coach back then, and then he knew now, he's the head coach now. It's easier for people to understand. But
some
at
people
that point,
to understand some people to
yeah, but
understand English
people,
language bi ñu bëri understanding ko
okay, but we are
Seydi yaa ngi reede
but these are the procedures, right? Saying you are in the administrative side, right? When we talk about interim manager, we all know that is a temporarily based manager. So
Yeah,
that's
of
a
course.
temporarily based coach. But if you don't say anything, and then you see somebody standing on the touchline, what will you say? He's the coach. So you
Yes.
see the two different things, and that's what I'm talking about. So Saga, I want to try on that aspect. I think no information like informing the public is way better than leaving it blank because that time people will start to to put in their own thoughts about the situation. Yeah. But anyways, come back over here. You are still part of the project, and we are excited to see what the project holds. Like we say, what I say, but I know this project. You guys are aiming really, really, really big. With all the plans that you have in place, and having not over here, Ibra, coming in as a head coach with all the credentials that he have, like it is very rare to see a coach with his credentials in the Gambia League, not just at Unique Global, even the first division. It's very rare to see a coach who has all these qualities. So you can understand. So yeah, but we will be looking forward to hearing the next your announcement in the club, and we will wait the next half. But I would like to ask you, yo Sabopa, because I see you as a coach, right? I see you as a coach. So where do you see yourself heading to, like in the coaching area? Like personally, where would you want to see yourself? Because I see you as a coach.
Yeah, and I am a coach. I am a coach. You understand?
Mhm.
I'm a coach, but at some point, come over football, I'm going to Gambia, then they ball it, but you have to
Yeah.
specialize because some like massive football be, you want to identify high talents. It's part of coaching, but
Mhm.
coaching at some point is big. You don't have that time. Understand? Pumuna coach at the same time, this Qatar I players is almost going to be impossible. But
Mhm.
at our level, Gambia, football right now, understand? You can do both. Come right now, I've seen like nigga. I'm not smart for. I'm not lan team bi soxla. Understand nga? Ibrahim mu ngi fi. Jonaa smart for. Na ma ne ok position yi nii. Ren fa am ay players yoo xam ne mun nañ faa nekk. Even though su dee maay tey maa ngi si tëdd ka saa bi sax mun naa def leen liggéey as of now.
Mhm.
Understand nga? But at some point, am na fu ñoo toll loolu du ma ko mën a def. We must hire someone. And we are working on the ground on so many things. We said how best we can restructure because Ibrahim ñëw rek pour coach team comme dafa ñëw pour restructure everything. Understand? So things will change. You'll see massive change, inshallah Rabbi. So yeah.
No, he's a good person because if you look at his CV, a good person to walk around. He has had a lot. He has a lot of experience both in the playing side and the coaching side, different countries. So yeah, use that opportunity. Like Mandola advice, as far as
Yeah.
he's there, try to take as much as you can from him. Because sometimes we don't have that opportunity whilst we are at home. To see to the exposure of those. Seni, any question to Coach K or anything you want to add? Any comment?
Yeah, just to say one thing, like I'm gonna come. Chairman, he's a young coach. He has a long way to go. He has a lot to learn, and the one who has been given the job solely, he has a UFB license.
Mhm.
Well, honestly, I don't believe that he's going to add a lot of quality in our football team. So yeah, you know, Leland Burgess and coaches who have their qualifications time, it's going to help the playing body because players will naturally improve. I'm sure time, coach, being a young coach, he's going to learn a lot from him. He's going to learn a lot from him. And then, we're talking about, having a professional league in Gambia because, I'm naturally, the coaches will have to be at part time, having UFB license, it's huge. I'm sure, it's going to add quality in terms of the coaching setting. Yeah.
Mhm. Definitely. Okay, you move on. You them to Real de Banjul. Real de Banjul, they found out their opponents for the upcoming Champions League, CAF Champions League. They play a club in Morocco, which will not be an easy task. That is AS Nakalawat sa. AS
Far.
FAR, exactly, FAR. AS FAR. And they finished second last season in the Moroccan Botola top tier league. They finished second. Now they're gonna play Real de Banjul in the qualifiers. It's not an easy task for Real, but just to see the Gambian clubs, taking the next step now to be part of these intercontinental competitions, I think, like last week, how big this could be for Gambian football. But with this tie, it will not be easy, but it is not like it is not impossible. Let me say it like that. It is not impossible. What do you make of the scene? Let's start with you on that one. I
Yeah,
mentioned
so
it.
first off, well, I'm content now that we have a Gambian team, taking part in the club, competition in Africa. The last time a Gambian team competed was some 3 or 4 seasons ago, which was Fortune.
Mhm.
So later, honestly, it didn't make a difficult tie because um, you know, now they are really good when it comes to this kind of competition.
Mhm.
The last time a Gambian team, came far in the qualifiers was GP in 2016. They were knocked out in the last phase of the qualifier. So honestly, Real de Banjul, the last time you competed in CAF Champions League, I was actually in 2015. So honestly, I'm come now, this is an opportunity for them to have a better record, going forward, But I believe, this is going to help the players, because you play in the most prestigious you know, club competition in Africa, So honestly, dafa baax pour suñu football bi tamit foog naa this is an opportunity for the coach as well because some coach recently gis nañ ne he has his CAF A license foog naa tamit dafa help a lot tamit and tamit this is going to help our coefficient in CAF rankings because the better club than they are from Gambia. So let's say Real de Banjul happen to qualify into the group stage. Didn't help a lot. Time. So didn't book a case. They didn't support Real de Banjul, but I believe they are going to represent the Gambia. And sincerely, didn't book is that our clubs competing in Africa. It's going to help. And we're talking about Gambia has never been to the CHAN. I believe when these players have the opportunity to compete in Africa, they're going to get experience. It's going to help our football. So, so honestly, I wish the budget, the very best of luck. Though it's going to be a difficult task, but it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, definitely. But no Gambian team has ever, qualified to the CAF competition, like the club CAF competition, because of course, there's no progress. But they just recently CAF released the rankings of clubs in Africa. I guess there is no Gambian club represented. So this is the step. This is the first step we need to take to get to those levels and our names being, in those lists. If you want to, progress as clubs in the country. Chair, maneko sa nemesis Real de Banjul. How ready they, in your opinion, to compete? And do you think they have a chance? They stand a chance?
Well, chance first of all, Balamadu was told, "Dama jikam dokil, best mga sol next na toropay." Because yang Real de Banjul, ngane nemesis mahal new, sita best bi. Best mga sol next na torop. Yang represent timbu suru small hall. Anyway, they've started preparation. Understand? We've seen the transfers that are going on right now. They've taken players on loan. Getting player from Fortune. This is greater tomorrow. Getting the leading goal scorer with Ablai Sar. Oh, is it Juve or Sar? Juve, huh?
Juve, yeah.
Juve. Getting on loan with from Armed Forces. So I think they're heading to that right direction. But again, it's a challenge. Understand? But I don't know if it's football. It's 11v11. Understand? So it all goes down to fitness and tactics. Understand? That's the difference. Although they again, boy.
Wow, call mo duga. Maladega, yeah.
Not discuss. As I was saying, Chama.
Yeah. Yes.
Chama.
Maladega. Go ahead.
Okay. Wow. Mane levels are not the same. But again, the kisne tipo hamne mugi premiership tibangi League 2. Understand? So it all goes down to good preparation and tactics. Fitness damage. So they are representing the country at large. So really important. We are all right behind them, brother, and we see them all the best, all the support. Yeah. But one thing that you play home on Seri. So what's going to do it?
And when is the tie actually? When is the tie? Did they announce the dates? Not yet, or just the draw was made? Because this one we are sent post began for any date. Do you guys have any information on that?
Well, I've not seen that, but maybe next month or so.
Yeah, when you
Neko di madega because I didn't call budu go na siyo. Gira nga dugat. Che de gulo. How get ko madugat ko. Che yabadiga. Che.
Maladega.
Okay. Yeah, why man ko Real de Banjul guy Wigby guy said kira gitango man ko Real gitango nak Wigby guy said kira gitango. It will say the people president me defend that interview. His space we saw on Friday, it was crazy. After Saga for the code, happy back forward, Bobo Dubai they will keep to defend some of the statements you were on. Interview boom definitely. How many people get interview be? Willie, Che? déglu nga Willy
No,
interview bi.
no, gis naa mu ngi sakulit but déglu ma ko rek dégg naa di ñaax sa comment ak yooyu noonu yëpp but déglu saa na ñaax waaye déglu ma ko.
uh, well, anyways, come look here. You give this guy all the best. Same progression is important for Gambian football at large, and as Gambia football lovers, ñun xam nga su benn team génnee rek fàtte leen ku nekk ban team nga dee support. Ku mel ni man moom nga xam ne man ay half and half team laa dee support, so man moom I'm quite neutral in this. Man leen naa ñaanal rek su gars yi demee gars yi am foofu noonu ndam, and then gën a race to the dëkk bi comme ni suñu national team bi def take us to a couple of AFCON, even though we died despite those disappointment of not going for the next one. But su gars yi defee loolu ñoom itamit it's just gonna raise the image of the country in terms of football. So loolu la ñoo ñaan. But on the other side, Berewuleng sa team bi cee nga ne the most organized club in the Gambia. Bu ma gisee lu xew si guys si weekend bii nii I was disappointed. I was disappointed in the sense that I believe they should have known. Ñoom tam ñu ngi doon play si CAF competition si but jigéen ñi seen boss have a different format because you have to play in the WAFU zones. You have to play on your zone like a tournament kind of, and then you qualify from that tournament. So they get to play up to 4 games before they make it to the. But they play their first game against the Senegalese team inside Senegal, of course. That's where they're gonna play all the games. They lost the game 2-1, but the main headline of that one was they did not have a coach sitting on their bench because they did not meet the requirements. The coaches they had did not meet the requirements to sit on the bench on the day. Like boo gisee information boobu noonu I'm sure ne gis nga loolu noonu Che. What was your feeling?
Well, Chama, it's not like they didn't know. They know. Understand that? They know. Man, go, ham nañ ko. Because this is not the first time you have to Gambian football. Understand that? maa ngi recall when Hawks buñ demoon si CAF Champions League bi some years ago. Maybe guy even it was the CAF Confederation Cup bi.
Yeah,
Bu guy daje ak yes against Aqua FC of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Understand that? By then, Ansu was the coach, okay, but he was not having even a say like D level at the time. So kila guy jël Bacha Kebanjay
Wow.
regional mooy regional coach yi Banjul bi moom la was having B level at the time moom la guy jël register as their head coach. Understand that? Ansu nekk ay stanam. But Ansu was doing all the necessary things. Was more on cake. Léegi nag demand is bigger than the léegi dañu demand for A lesson. They know. Understand? But Chama, the only person who can fit A lesson currently two people la. Mooy Yaya Mane. C'est again na solo kii di gën a amoon ndax jël nga solo kii Yaya Mane ak kii nii ak ko Real bi. Te ko Real mu am na lu ko doy mu ngi engagé si Busam. Understand? Ndax tamit Berewuleng tamit engagé Yaya Mane tamit pour muy dimbale leen. At least you need someone on the bench. Come, I'm not a lesson. Mu nekk fa ñu nekk as the head coach. But comme tey unique for example example unique. Te ñoom soo amutoon kay ñu jëlee Yaya Mane mu ànd ak moom yóbbu ko. Yaya Mane lañ ko register as the head coach mu register as the assistant coach. But I can still do my things on the bench. Yaya Mane mun naa toog fu mu toog bàyyi ma doon show bi. Understand? So how many what transpired si suuf si background bi but they know. Loolu moom 100% sure they know.
They know. Seni.
yeah.
But on the other side, I think they have to be proud of themselves. They went in and lost the game. It was not a bad loss, 2-1 against the team that is playing at home. Yeah. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, honestly, first off, well, I think it's good that Gambian teams are also or Gambian women teams, involved in this kind of women's Champions League. Very important. And Berewuleng, the first time, getting to this stage, I believe they should be proud of themselves. I believe this was an opportunity to learn and understand things better as well. I'm not, the gap is a bit wide, but again, there will come a time that Gambian teams, they them see CAF Women's Champions League.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So they still have a couple, 3 more games to play. I think they play on Monday. Is their second game. That will be tomorrow, and then they will play a couple more. So who knows? You never know. If they can get results in those games. But women football, mom, West Africa, there is a gap. There is a gap there, but it's not massive. Saka zone be like, now countries like Senegal, they are doing well. Liberia, maybe they are doing well, but it's not the widest gap that compared to male football, I believe. Right? Shay, will you agree with me on that?
100%.
100%. The other thing is the female team, the women's team. They went into camp already for their preparation for the African Cup of Nation, Women African Cup of Nation. They have the final round to play against Kenya. If they win that game, they qualify for the AFCON, which will be a very difficult task. Of course, Kenya, they eliminated one of the Arab countries. What was it, Tunisia? They eliminated them. So now they will play Gambia. But guy when you do a camp there. Well, it's a good thing. I don't know because of maybe off season in more time. Guy will do a camp. What do you think is behind that? Guy you do a camp now. They are playing in October, all over October, all there.
Wow, Chava, this is the benefit of meeting the um, timeline book FIFA ak CAF joxe in terms of club football.
Mhm.
Understand that? So que ñu ngi am preparation lii moo ko waral because of duñ dee lifin nu mu tànn sax duñ dee respect calendar bi. Understand nga? So yeah, during the season so waree am lifin dafa difficult pour nga camp play si early. But right now, understand nga? Right now, so niru camp pour man du ko camp niru ko right now because off season lañ nekk.
Mhm.
Understand nga? Xale yëpp ñu ngi dëkk around so they have a boss bu jëli liggéey because du ko camp tamit dafa cher te xam naa ne gars yi jëlaat mu seen final squad bi.
Mhm.
Understand nga? So loolu moo si nekk. But I think it's good. It's good. Wow. It's a good start, Dal. And I wish them all the best. But we have a tough mountain to climb.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, tough mountain to climb, definitely. Tough mountain to climb. Hopefully, didn't go make in that round. See anyone lost Nico, but hopefully then you join out in this soon. The
So,
other thing
madam, madam, I don't like I.
and the other chat there. But let's look at some of the comments. You guys can watch. You guys last one as a comment today. Well, guys last one. Salum, Hanaki Sawaila, Munelan, assistant coach. Munelun Gajel, Lula Wade. Is that true?
Monday, how much is the
Mune bayama distract la assistant. You never next comment. Sawa munela under the carpet. Mu ngi toñ sa guy. Unique. Naga def lu naga mu ko naga def lu mu ne che, how do you feel about the change? What's your wh- what's your area of specialization in football coaching? You want to
No,
answer
I'm a
that?
coach. I'm a coach. Always very clear.
Yeah, what's your area? Are you a goalkeeping coach? Are you a throwing coach? Or are you general coach?
Well, this is the beauty of the game. Understand nga? Coach more football for you to understand nga? I even started as a goalkeeper coach. Understand?
Mhm.
Because I played goalkeeping. But that was for me to learn. Understand? But my my objective and my goal is to be a head coach. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fu key talk Ruben Amorim. It's my dream to sit there.
Bale, gade mas right hand rek dégg nga so they get
Never. Yo la ila. Like I'm Manchester United di jëlee Liverpool fan. Xalaatuma ko.
sa waa ji tam ñëw nag suma koto bi kaawa mu ne naka you have big coaches in the Gambian league it's an improvement absolutely bro I cannot agree more with you yeah ci yaa ngi dégg la kaawa mu ne
Nah,
waatu
dëgg moom sax war naa ñëwoon tamit de. Ndax war naa ñëw de.
no war naa ñëw de mu ñëw jël benn team
Mhm.
at least benn season
Wow.
mu ñu benn season ah moo tax
Okay.
moo tax he already have his B license year for B already. So
Mhm.
I'm not he's working on the year for A now.
Okay.
David,
Okay. We need
David,
them. We need
but
them.
does the Banjul has proper pitch for the home games? I think stadium is like a Yakaron. The stadium, we don't know the state of the stadium right now. Stadium in Equintis, what's the state now? The stadium.
Mutu like Siri, the home log play.
Wow, okay, because we don't know. So let's wait for Real de Banjul to maybe they will tell us where they will play. Definitely. Che, ñu dem si foreign based players. Tey moom affaire bi du gudda yooyu noonu. Ma ne ko tey affaire bi du gudda yooyu noonu. Ñu dem si foreign based players. Fu ñu ko starté this weekend. Bajo make na debut. I think it was a good game from him. Bajo make na debut. That kid I'm watching yesterday too, he had a wonderful game. That is AWCONQ actually came there, put in another decent performance in Norway. He got suspended on the last game game previously because I'm on for now yellow card to buddy. But yesterday he was back and then we started and then he put in another top performance like he always do. Another player who did well this week was Chuka, somebody who we have not had in a long time. So I have to mention his name, Chuka. That is Mauro Jaju. The first game of the season in the North Macedonia. He's playing the same league with Babukad Gay. Yeah, league started the first game. He scored. They won 2-0. He kept the clean sheet, which is a good start for him because last season he went to that club Struga, but he was not really playing that much. So to see him starting the first game of the season and then having that impact in terms of goals and in terms of keeping a clean sheet as well, I think that can only be a positive thing for him going forward, right?
Definitely. It's good to see that Okono has scored up on clean sheet. It's been a long time and a big roller coaster for him because he has been everywhere. So I think is a good thing to see. We are wishing him all the best.
Absolutely. So there was a few. If I look to Berewuleng start this week, I've got French League. We guy got a door. There is a lot of moves that makes you just happen with me. What is this guy saying? This thing is not loading. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, but any other player.
Ibrahim Cisse made a debut in Turkey.
In Turkey, yeah.
He was playing last season. He play Qualifiers.
Qualifiers. Other 20 players, other 20 times. More wins, right?
Well, that one has seen all of the games. He was the only one who scored our goal during that tournament in Ghana. He only managed to score a goal. Momaka scored a goal. He's a fine bowler, a good top striker. Also, he's good with both feet.
Mm-hmm.
He's a set piece specialist. Yeah, I think the future is bright for him. Salah, I'm a bright future ahead.
Definitely. But when I mentioned I see the Kinte, there was something this week that come out. He was, this CIES football observatory. CIS is they monitor players from different leagues. Then they compare players and stuff. And this week when they did their like the leagues in Sweden, Norway, Finland, the Scandinavian area, this kid was the highest rated player in the under the age of 20 in that zone.
Wow.
AWCONQ City Kinde. That tells you how like how much they rate him around that area and how much he's having an impact even at his club. If you look at their average rating over the course of the season so far, he is at the top. So he's an exciting player for Gambia. Definitely. I think recently he has a little dip in form, but again yesterday he put in another top performance. So as a 20-year-old or 19-year-old defender playing in these leagues, and then mistakes are bound to happen, but he's really, really good. Yeah. Kaba is saying what? Yeah, that's true about AWCONQ City. Because Kaba know right? Kaba so he know. Yeah.
Talking about news. This interview. I want to go last time.
Yeah, last week what Nenko.
Okay. All right.
The better side why I'm going to make move. Them Egypt, Tunisia. Nakakalawa the can.
Silicon,
wow. I'm going to make move. where maa ngi gisoon tam Bambalay ak Saya ngi score on si Rif Siñaan si midweek bi si European competitions. Mo Fall tamit he make a move to Port Vale. So yeah, there were a lot of moves. Léegi moom ma la ko waxee. But anyways, over the course of the week, we will do our recap and then try to bring all together about the players. Any other thing you want to mention or any other before?
No, maiba chama, maiba. Nako maiba.
Yeah, you ba. Ma ko tey short show la yo def de. Tey short show la yo def.
Waaw
Mamuna dem.
séance game bi.
Waaw. Xam nga. Mamuna dem.
Ñu ngi lay école sa de.
Equalize. Waaw baax. No, I think but there's not much to discuss. I think we covered the important topics. That is the female team and the female team, the CAF competitions for Real de Banjul and Berewuleng. So yeah, Che, maniko ñu tagato ak suñu mbokk yi.
Waaw di leen jaajëfal rek ba leen doon dig daje next week inshallah rabbi same time same place Jolof Robontaba home Gambian football. Jërëjëf ciao.
So we were next week, but also watch out for the midweek. Things will come on the platform. We'll put in some leaks on the door. So hopefully maybe this week when you start, we can recap it and then let's see how it goes. But again, Jeff, for watching on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you, Kaba. My customer team is saying New Year down. Saying, "What got a short one."
Yeah, come more the way, let's keep sporting. This is about the development of our game. We'll also keep doing our best. Because honestly, the future of our football looks bright. Knowing that young players having the chance and opportunity, to sign for clubs as well. It's good for our football. Not a national team, it gets better. So yeah, happy to be back again as usual. Thank you.
Thank you. Big one then.